We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Mike Trout, one of the season's top power hitters, makes a final push for a home run title. Next. David Price is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
At the plate, Howie Kendrick. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Miami, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch.
Nope.
Starts him out with a curveball high, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
First pitch, 7:07.
And the pitch. 1-1 the count. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 2-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCutchen is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second, the designated hitter, George Springer.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in George Springer. Now the first pitch here from Price. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Price, a former Red Sox, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Blake Snell gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Standing in, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is, it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Mike Trout comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Grounded back up the middle. Story scoops it up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Still no score. Settling in now, David Peralta. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
David Peralta.
First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifetime versus David Price. He's gone 2 for 8. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away. Now to the plate, Trevor Story. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
No score here as we play inning number 2. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Here's a swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 2-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in.
And although he's in line for this RBI title, Dan, a couple RBIs in his last 10 games screams to the fact that he's got to pick up the pace.
He does have to pick up the pace if he wants to win the RBI title. But this guy is a run-producing machine, so at any time he can pick it back up, and he's poised to finish strong for this season.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Santana onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, JT Realmuto.
Digging in, JT Realmuto, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Snell, a former Tampa Bay Ray. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1-1.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Chopper to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch on the way. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's
this one's down. It's the first hit for the Marlins, and it's going to be for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Ramos hits a little over the 270 mark. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ramos 33 years old. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's out number one.
Batting ninth.
Now batting, John Birdie.
John Birdie.
From the stretch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So striding forward now, Howie Kendrick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Miami's out in front, 1-0. So digging in now, Alec Bohm, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Stepping into the box, Davy Grion, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
0-1, no strikes.
The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. No one out with a runner at second. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. So check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Runner at second here with one man out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Popped him up. Santana is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. So striding in, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The set and the 1-0. Two out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Mike Trout would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Good battle. Count remains full. Payoff pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. Arenado has it. And a low throw, but he's able to look this one right into the old breadbasket as he hangs on to end the inning. As we go to break, another look at a throw nicely handled at first. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Here's George Springer as we begin the top of the fourth.
For the Marlins, the designated hitter, George Springer.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Set to deliver the 0-1.
The count 1-1.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Here's Nolan Arenado. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
No strike.
2-1 after the foul ball there. The pitch. Good breaking ball, and it's in there. 2-2 now. Here's Arenado with a drive. Well hit to left and deep. And gone. An absolute bomb. Nolan Arenado touches them all. 32 now for the season. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Stepping in now, David Peralta. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Hoskins has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and the inning is over. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 2-0 Miami. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up Mike Trout.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
No, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta going back. Gone! A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. 34 home runs now on the year as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The first baseman, number 17.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here's another 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now a curveball misses inside.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Rhys Hoskins is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. At the plate now, JT Realmuto, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here it comes. The bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The count now at 2-2. Now here it comes. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs, so he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and in to hit next the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's inside.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 1 away. So now Carlos Santana. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. The pitch.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Santana, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Lifted in the air to center. Trout is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready for another chance? John Birdie hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1 to count.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And it's fouled away. Has a look, now the pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the 3rd baseman, Alec Bohm. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
1-2 now. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Striding in, Davy Grione. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Outside, 3-0 now. Adalberto Mondesi is on deck. A strike, and it's 3-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder on the run, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now in the box, Adalberto Mondesi 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And there's ball 1. And it's 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 offering.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Two out here and a runner at second. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Howie Kendrick. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Now the first pitch here from Price.
That's outside.
The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it. 1 away. George Springer the next to hit. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Changeup called strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Third base.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Ready once again, Mike Trout. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And that's the first out.
The batter.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Yeah, and that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Ready for another shot now. Rhys Hoskins. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And he'll dive back in safely. Harper running from first. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And this throw gets away from him. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Pablo Lopez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 49, Pablo Lopez.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now. He's set. Here it comes. Too high, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. The Phillies lead it 3-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder David Peralta.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Fouled away. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Price ready with the 0-1. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First pitch on its way. Drives it out to deep right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order. They're down 3-2. Digging in once again, Alec Bohm. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Right side. Santana's got it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Davy Grion, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now the 1-0. There's a changeup offered at and missed. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Victor Arano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64, Victor Arano.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana. It was a walk in his last trip.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 delivery.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. All even now, 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. In the air out to right. Harper has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help from the bullpen to close this one out.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Lays off 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos. Arano has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Ready with the 3-0.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out nod.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Ellis Guerra is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Howie Kendrick. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set and the pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And a relay home. He's in there at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
First pitch coming. Here it is. George Springer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Down and away, ball 1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Williams Astudillo will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 64, Williams Astudillo.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
The left fielder, Andrew.
First pitch on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
Sliced hard on the ground. Gloved by Kendrick. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
1 out, nobody on. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only 1 away.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Dan. He was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. From the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Now a curveball misses inside.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Liner in there for a base hit. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and a strike to count. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that brings up JT Realmuto. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the double steal is on here. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. David Robertson answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 30, David Robertson.
Alec Bohm will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 2 out, bases loaded. Hit on the ground to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
At the plate, Davy Grillon. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with the 0-2. Fouled off. A pause, and the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And 2. Here it is. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 9th inning coming up. Philadelphia is on top, 5-3. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Peralta. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses again, 2-0. And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
1 out, nobody on. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
In now, Marcell Ozuna. This he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Now at the plate, Trevor Story. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him, and the Phillies have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over.
Hey, it's a luxury to be in a situation that a team needs a closer as often as they do, and this guy comes through almost every single time. That's save number 50 on the year right there. He's been fantastic.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Philadelphia Phillies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. De Ellis Guerra gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Sir Anthony Dominguez closes the door for the save, his league best 50th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line